Colorado, your battery shine. The samples and a lot of greatness in the world. Salutations to brothers of education who don't truth and sincerity. And really, you know, the government may leave the truth, some in the truth, that be dealing with pride, and some leave because of pride, right? And really and truly, just to go into something being to be exalting, right? No, hey, you can't exalt yourself. You can't put yourself on a pedestal. Basically, it's not you to do that. You don't have the say in exalting yourself, right? No. So go into the scriptures. There's Matthew 23. I'll start from verse 10. It says, neither be ye called masters, for one is your master, even Yahushai. And basically, yeah, Yahushai is we master, right? But the thing about it of men out there like to exalt themselves, they want to be on top of everything. And basically, no, the Most High Yahushai, he sets everything in an order, right? He being the head, and he said the order going down, right? It say, but he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. So, and then Yahushai proved that what he did. He washed the apostles on them feet, and hey, that was just to show you that hey, is to be a servant to your brothers. They say, but he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. And that's the thing, yeah, even here brothers talk about that with the apostles, that the apostles treat them like a normal brother, right? You understand? So it's but he that is among you shall be your servant, right? And we, as I say, we have testimonies of brothers saying that the elders and the apostles, they 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 always show the brothers love and always treat them like one. That they use the authority to be above them and show that, hey, you have to do this and you have to do that, or you have to spend this. The apostles, they be servants to the brothers as well, right? Verse 12, and it says, whosoever shall exalt himself. Now, it's a big thing. Exalting yourself, meaning that you're basically trying to raise yourself above everybody, right? And it says, and whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted. No, to look up the meaning of base, just to get the meaning of base in that scripture quick, right? Right. Say a base, it's a to depress, right? Or to humiliate, right? It's a base, it's a bring low or humble. So when you go back to the Matthew, right? Matthew say, and whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased. It's basically Yahweh Shai go bring it low. That what the base means, to bring low, to bring low, to humble, to humiliate, meaning that you'll be humiliated. The Most High could humiliate you among the men that you trying to exalt yourself above, right? It's not your will to do that. You understand? Don't make pride go to your head just because you feel certain things. You're trying to exalt yourself above everybody, and basically it's you exalting yourself. Nobody exalting you. And it say, and whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, be humiliated, right? And he that shall humble himself shall be exalted. So basically it's all about being humble, humbling yourself, and you will be exalted in due time. Yeah, that's right. You'll be exalted in due time. Is Just humble, just be humble. Right? Just humble yourself and you will be exalted. In due time, you will be exalted. You will be exalted. But you just have to humble. Right? 'Cause I want to be, how to put it fair? You want to be everything. Right? Yeah. Just because you know a little bit, you find you should be over everybody. That is not the right spirit to be in, man. To be honest and truly, that is not the spirit, because you're basically in a prideful spirit then, right? These First Peter 5 verse 6, it say, "Humble yourselves therefore under the mighty hand of God," right? That He may exalt you in due time. So who really gonna exalt you is Yahushai, right? Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, is He gonna exalt you, nobody else, right? He will exalt you, and basically we're gonna get exalted herefore in this kingdom, right? For the eyes of people this year, when this place gonna get washed away, so we're gonna see basically you when you want to be exalted in your due time, the exalt you really want is to be in the kingdom, right? To be exalted in the kingdom, to get a crown, to be a king once more, to rule over these nations that are rode iron. That way they can exalt you want to be, right? But we have to do together is humble yourself. As the scripture say here, it say humble yourselves. First Peter 5 verse 6, it say humble yourselves therefore under the mighty hand of God, that He may exalt you in due time. And basically that is the point I wanted to get to, that hey, yeah, as I say, it's an order. You exalt, right? Go be exalted in due time. Certain things in due time. It's all about patience, and the trying your faith as well. And basically, all of us want to be exalted when Yahweh Hashem Yahushai come, right? That he exalt we want, not to be seen by men, right? There is nothing in the right spirit, nothing in the right mind. So always remember, right, that hey, humble yourself, and in due time the Most High go exalt you. Right? It's just something small, something running through my mind while he was on the works preaching, topic come up. I'll just say Salaka to say do something short on it. That hey, even though you may be the lowest in the camp, meaning that coming in due time the Most High go exalt you. You just have to be humble and holy ends. And the same way your elder could treat the younger like as the Matthew say, you'll be a servant, right? And that is it, because it say the scripture also say the first go be the last and the last go be the first. So hey, just humble yourself, man. They all humble yourself, and the Most High will exalt you in due time. So with that, right, we give all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, double and to the apostles and elders of great mercy and rule well. And salutations to the brothers also, they pushing the word and all truth and sincerity day in, day out. No matter the weather, no matter the time. We're pushing this word and all truth and sincerity. Until then, we say shalom.